Hello, everybody. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturn Day. I just want to drop this quick message. I was going to type this out, but I'm going to just leave it here. It's going to be a real quick video. So if you guys feel so inclined, go ahead and share it, tag people, whatever you feel like doing. So you see the title. It says things white people do not talk or post about. So first of all, let me just say this. This is in no way saying that white people are better than anybody else. Okay, this is not about that. But I do want to take a look at the psychology behind certain things. And I want to take a look at the energy behind certain things as it relates to people of color and black people, mainly black Americans. Okay. I say black Americans, by the way, because African Americans to me describe a person who was born in Africa but now lives in America. I was not born in Africa. I was born in America. I'm American. So that's just why you'll hear me say black Americans. OK, so that's my personal preference. This is my page, my post, and that's what I'm going to be saying. All right. Anyway, so I am always seeing these posts and memes of people saying things like, you can't trust everyone. It be the ones closest to you. It be the ones that smile in your face. As you rise up and the better you get and the more successful you become, you're going to find out who your real haters are. And everybody has a hater, and everybody has to look out over their shoulder and make sure that there's no snakes in the grass. And, we have all of these different sayings that we grew up hearing, that we hear each other talk about a lot. I've been guilty of it too myself, so I'm not exempt from this conversation. But something came to my mind this morning when I read somebody's meme, and I'm like, man, this is so crazy. Because these are the things that we're telling ourselves, that we tell each other, and that we're telling our children. Okay. But whatever you bring your awareness to and whatever you keep concentrating on, that is going to turn into a reality for you. So if this is your state of thinking, that you can't trust anybody in the entire world, that everybody you meet, you got to kind of side eye them and make sure that they ain't doing this and make sure they ain't doing that, and you got to have all these walls up around you, then those are the types of experiences you're going to continue to bring into your life. It doesn't matter who it is. Friends, girlfriends, guy friends, boyfriends, girlfriends, wives, husbands, whomever. Okay, business partners, potential business partners. You might meet somebody who can really elevate you to the next level, but because you're operating in a space of non-trust and constantly got your guard up because of so much of the stuff that has happened to you in the past, then you might miss out on an opportunity. And 9 times out of 10, somebody saying those things is somebody who has been hurt and they are currently not healed from the hurt that they experienced. So you have to be careful with what you listen to, okay? Who you listen to, what you read, everything is a suggestion. As you consume all of this information, every day we are taking in thousands upon thousands upon thousands upon thousands of stimulus, okay? We take it in every single day, and it does have an effect on you. It has an effect on you. So you have to be very careful what you're saying to yourself, what you're saying to other people, what you're reading, what you're hearing, what you're writing, what you're speaking. Okay, you have to be very aware of these things because you're implanting suggestions into your subconscious mind. And it does have an impact on how you move through your daily life. And if you're stuck in a rut and you're trying to figure out why you don't have the things that you want or why things are so hard for you, you need to take a look at your inner critic. Take a look at the loop that's running inside of your head. Now, the second part of this is that I'm in a lot of different communities and networking circles, and I have a lot of friends. I got a lot of friends. I am not a person that I only got this many people around me. No, I got a lot of friends. I make friends everywhere I go, honey. I got friends all over the globe. In different countries. I can call them up and be like, hey girl, I'm coming to visit. Can I stay with you? I have friends everywhere, and I will continue to make friends. I will continue to welcome new energy and new people into my life. One, because I am not afraid. I'm not afraid of people. Okay, people don't scare me. Energies don't scare me. Entities don't scare me. Demons, angels, otherworldly beings don't scare me because I am a goddess. Okay, I control what happens in my life, who comes into my life, how I handle situations in my life. So I don't have to walk around in fear. But you know what does scare me? Cockroaches, worms, snakes, rats, mice. That shit scares me. People don't scare me. They really don't. Am I a master at handling people? No. But I'm a master at handling myself, my own emotions, and my mind. And I know a lot of Caucasian people. I have a lot of Caucasian friends. I'm in some networking groups where I'm the only Black person. But you know what I never ever hear them say or see them post? And I could be wrong. They could be posting it. They could be saying it. They don't say it around me though. I never hear them have those types of conversations. I never hear them say, you can't trust everybody, girl. You better watch your back. Yeah, be the ones closest to you. I never hear them say any of those things. Those are not the topics of conversation. They're usually having conversations about money, about networking, about building up businesses and things like that, or, stuff about science and, laughing and talking. Those are the types of conversations we be having. And I'm not saying that I don't have those conversations with my Black friends, because I do. But there is less energy focused on people and their downfalls and people and what they might do to you. So what this does is this leads me to think about the psychology and the psychosis behind these types of posts and conversations, okay? And I have not heard anybody talk about this. So I want to talk about this right now. Most Black people, not all, but most Black people are still healing from the wounds of the past, from slavery. And listen, it is not anybody's fault that you feel like you can't trust, or you feel like somebody is going to do something to you at some point in time. Because that has been the truth for a lot of Black people. Even in 2021, you still got Black people, suffering and dealing with certain things that we think should have been done with years ago, right? No, but it's stuff that's still going on today. And it's not just Black folks. It's Mexicans, Native Americans, Asians. It's people of color, right? But we are the ones, the people of color, tend to have this mindset. We tend to be less trusting. We tend to always have one eye open and side-eyeing people. And I ain't gonna get too close to them. I'm gonna just keep my distance. I'm only keep two, three people real close to me, and that's it. And that's your business. If that's what you feel intuitively led to do, if your spirit is telling you, nope, you just need to keep these people, that's fine. That's fine. But what I have learned in my experiences is that in order for you to truly open up in life, to get new experiences, to find new opportunities, that you must trust. You don't have to trust people. You trust life. You trust the experience. You trust the unfoldment You trust the process. You trust the universe, God, whatever you want to call it. That's what you put your trust into. You trust yourself. If you can't trust other people, 9 times out of 10, you don't trust you. And we as a people have been through a lot. We have. I am not insensitive to that. I'm not blind to that. We've been through a whole lot. But we have got to start with reprogramming our mentality, our mindsets. We have to start reprogramming from within. Everything is not out to kill you, hurt you, harm you, take you down, take advantage of you. Everything around you and every person around you is not here to do that. But these are the types of thought forms and behaviors and energy that you keep around you that keeps you from moving forward. It keeps you having the same experience over and over and over again. If you keep thinking that it's the closest ones to you, it's always the ones this person, that, and that person, this, and they jealous, and they this, and this, and this, you're going to keep attracting that type of energy. What if you changed your language? What if you said, I am always attracting the absolute best people and best experiences who vibrate high, who have innovative thoughts, who have high conversations. I am always surrounded by loving beings, seen and unseen, on earth and in the spirit realm. I am always attracting high-level people into my world. What if you changed that? What if you posted that? What if that was your meme? What if you said instead that, you know what? Yeah, I have experienced that. I have experienced someone close to me being jealous and saying some things or doing something that wasn't cool. But you know what? That was a great lesson for me. I'm so happy that that happened to me because it made me stronger. And it made me appreciate my accomplishments and things that I'm successful. That lets me know that about myself. I didn't even think I had anything for somebody to be jealous about, but that showed me that I'm doing a damn good job. And I hope that that person heals. And if it's something that the person did to you that was too effed up, you know what to do with that. You know what to do with that. You know how to drain that energy. You know how to transmute that energy and make it work for you and use it for you. Keep it moving. Stop talking this low vibrational stuff because it's going to manifest. You are a creator. The things that you think, the things that you say, the actions that you take, the thoughts that you ruminate and harp on manifest. They materialize into physical things, situations, blockages, or openings, however you want to look at it. It's up to us to decide how we are going to start creating the world that we want to see. Are you going to keep bringing these types of people into your life and welcoming them in because you're opening the doorway? That's a doorway. You're saying, I'm going to open the door for this type of energy to walk through. When we have those conversations, when we're constantly thinking it, we're writing it, and when we post things, be careful what you post. Because that's a manifestation. You're writing a petition. Every time you post on social media, you are writing a petition. Believe that. So be careful what you write. Be aware. Not even be careful, because careful has a connotation of some sort of danger at hand. None of it is dangerous. All of it is needed, because if that's what you need to keep being met over and over and over and over and over again with that kind of energy until it clicks in your head. Ooh, I'm bringing this into my life. I'm creating this with my thoughts. I'm creating this with my anticipatory anxiety. I'm anticipating this stuff to happen. Is causing anxiety. Therefore, that energy of anxiety, that energy of fear, that energy of, oh, somebody is always out to get me, I need to keep my eyes open. That energy is what unlocks the doorway to those types of energies to be attracted to you, to find you. Close the door. Lock it. Don't be a doorway to that. Instead, when you feel yourself about to start talking that mess or posting that mess, delete it. Delete it. Cancel, clear it. No, today I'm going to write this instead. Write the exact opposite. I'm so happy and so grateful that I attract the most beautiful, intelligent, wise, wealthy, healthy, influential people in my life. Keep writing that. Keep saying that. Keep replacing that old thought with that new thought. And watch how the old, if you have those types of people in your life, if you have people in your life who are jealous of you or envious of you, who don't like you for real, smiling your face and doing shit behind your back, if you keep saying that you attract people who are worthy and deserving of your love and your time and your attention, and I wouldn't even word it that way. I would not word it that way. I would word it the way I just said. I am attracting the most enlightened, high vibrating, wealthy, influential, healthy minded, loving energies into my life. You need to be very, very clear about your wording and how to word things and how to construct the energy of your words. Because even saying I attract people who are deserving of me and, who deserve to be in my circle, that right there already has a twisted bend of an energy to it. And if you bend it over enough, it's going to loop around and turn right back into the same energy, okay? But if you keep putting in what you want to experience instead of what you fear to experience, you will watch the current energy that doesn't match that vibration of what you desire to experience fall away. Because as you're speaking these words, you're raising your vibration. And the higher you raise your vibration, the more you're being met with other energies that match that vibration. Y'all, come on. This is 101. Energy 101. Manifestation 101. So I hope that this has been helpful for somebody. On October 5th, we are starting the Mindset is a Habit 21-day Mindset Reset Challenge. We're starting it. It's going to be in a private Facebook group. Every day you're going to go over there. I will drop the information in there. It's going to be a very powerful guided process for the next 21 days, starting from October 5th to October 25th. And we're going to be resetting the mind. So if you have anything that feels like is blocking you, ruminating thoughts, this is the perfect opportunity to get in here and have a group that's going to hold you accountable, okay? So that you can stay consistent with your practice, with your mental practice, your focus practice, your spiritual practice, okay? This is going to help you form a new habit. It takes 21 days to form a new habit. It takes an additional 90 days to turn that habit into a new behavior, okay? To turn that habit into a permanent way of being. So we're going to be doing 5 rounds of this 21-day challenge, all right? And it's going to take maybe 30 minutes of your time because I've got it laid out in a specific way to do it that will guarantee a total mindset shift. Okay, so it's $111. That is $5.28 per day for 21 days. That's how much you would pay for a cup of coffee, or that's how much you would pay for a breakfast at McDonald's. It's less than, actually less than a breakfast at McDonald's if you still eat McDonald's. Okay, so 111, you can go to mindmagicinstitute.thinkific.com to sign up. We're starting on October 5th, every single day for 21 days. It's going to be absolutely off the chain. I highly, highly recommend, if you are struggling with being consistent with your practice, that you get on over there and get in there. I hope that you guys have a fantabulous Saturday. Have a great rest of your weekend. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next video.